Hello students, today's topic is electric potential due to a dipole. Okay, in last class, okay, you can see my last videos where I had derived electric field due to dipole, and now in this class I will derive electric potential due to a dipole. As you all know, the definition of dipole is nothing but minus q plus q. Two charges, two very small charges separated by a distance. This distance I have taken as 2L, so each will be L. The distance I have taken is 2L. So here also I will set a point in this line. This is axial line, and in this line, this is perpendicular bisector line or transverse line, or you can say equatorial line. Okay, these lines have many names, so don't get confused in the names. It is known as equatorial line, perpendicular bisector line, transverse line, and this is known as axial line. So before going to the derivation, let me clear one thing. Each potential is scalar or a vector. So answer is it's a scalar. It's not a vector. As it's not a vector, we don't need to find out its direction. It's a scalar, so it doesn't have directions. It's having only magnitude. So, but what was happening in case of electric field? Electric field is vector, so we are taking care of both magnitude and direction in case of electric field. But now I need to calculate the potential. I had derived the formula potential. The formula of potential is what? I had derived like this: beta q upon r. It is the formula potential. That means r is the distance of the point where we need to calculate the potential. Very good. Then I can proceed like this. So first I will do for axial line. Okay. First I will do for axial line. So I will make like this. Here I will do for axial line. It is the dipole minus q plus q. Here is the point P. Okay, and this is the center. It's L. It's L. From center, this distance of the point P. The distance from the center to the point P I have taken as r. Okay, I have taken as r. So it is very much clear that at the point P, I need to calculate two potential. I will add two potential and I will get my final potential. So I will write like this: potential due to plus q equal to, what is the formula? Formula is beta magnitude of charge upon distance square. The distance for plus q, this is the distance. It's nothing but r minus L. So simply I will write beta plus q by r minus L. So similarly, potential for negative will be beta minus q, and this distance is what? This is r, this is L. So this distance is r plus L. Okay. So just I have to add these two expressions. Okay. Once I will add these two expressions, I will get the final value. So let add these two expressions. So total potential will be total V equal to, I will take beta common and q common, then 1 by r minus L. Okay, plus here minus is there, so I will take minus 1 by r plus L. So just solve it, you will get the final expression. The LCM will be r square minus L square. Here will be r plus L minus r minus L. So minus means r minus L. If I will delete this brackets, so it will be r plus L. And what will happen? R will get cancelled out. So here 2L. So finally I will get beta q 2L upon r square minus L square. So q 2L You know the dipole moment. The final expression comes as beta p upon r square minus L square. Here you have to take a step, and in the step, as we did in electric field also, L square is neglected. Okay. That means the final potential will be beta p by r square. This is the expression. Only you have to write two potential. You have to add these two potential. Okay, nothing much is there. So this is they will ask the question where you have to find out electric potential due to a dipole on a point in axial line. Okay. So now I will move to equatorial line. Actually, as you had done in electric field case, so due to a dipole, in my previous videos you can see, due to a dipole I had derived electric field at a point in axial line, in equatorial line, and any point. So like this also, here also I will be deriving the total potential due to the dipole in axial line, equatorial line, and any point. So in today's class I will derive only for axial and equatorial. In next class I will derive for any point. Okay. So now I will go to equatorial line. So similarly to the dipole, this is my dipole. This is my dipole. It's minus q. It's minus q. It's plus q. This is my dipole. So equatorial line means this is the equatorial line. I have chosen a point P, and I need to calculate the total potential. So as potential is a scalar, so we don't need to bother about the direction. In case of electric field, we are getting E cos theta, E sin theta, like this the components, and the resultant we are getting adding up the components. But here no direction, as the potential is a scalar. So simply I have to connect these points. Okay. So this is the point. So if this is R, this is L, this is L, because you know the dipole distance is 2L, I have taken LL, this is R. So Pythagoras theorem is saying that it will be R square plus L square. It will be R square plus L square. This distance is R square plus L square half. Also this distance is R square plus L square half. Okay. So now again I have to do like this. I have to calculate potential due to minus q and potential due to plus q, and I have to add these two. Potential due to minus q will be minus beta minus q upon this distance. This is nothing but R square plus L square half. Again beta potential due to plus q. Plus q means this charge. So again beta plus q upon this distance. Okay. This distance is nothing but R square L square half. So here you can clearly see that both terms are same, and only minus sign is there. So if I will add, so I will get a total potential is 0. So it is very easy. Just do the diagram. These two are the expression of the two potentials. Okay, this is for minus q, this is for plus q, and once I am getting, once I am adding these two potential, I am getting the net potential is 0. So I got the formula for axial point, and I got the formula for equatorial point. They may ask a question. They derive the expression for total potential due to a dipole in axial line. They won't ask for equatorial line because equatorial line is very easy. In two steps, I am getting total potential is 0. So in very next class, I will be deriving for the point which is situated anywhere. Anywhere means it is situated neither in axial nor in equatorial. It is situated anywhere, a general point. Okay, in the very next class I will derive the same thing, the electric potential due to a dipole at any point. Till then, watch this video and ask me in comment section if you are having any doubt. Thank you.